Hi, I'm Base, and welcome to my video. Just going to be going over a few things before we start. I am using my pack. It's kind of hard for me to play these days without using my pack. It's just too tedious. I mean, I've gone through this stuff so many times now. I'm also playing Untwanked and on /players 8 difficulty. I'm not really trying to make it look all pro and stuff. The players 8 is mostly just to speed up leveling and whatnot. I'm also completing only specific quests. There's not much point in me showing you guys how to do every single quest. I'm sure you can figure that out on your own. And I do apologize for having a soft voice. It's just how I am. Well, anyway, and I'm also going to be commenting on the videos after recording the gameplay, because I found that I'm just not very good at playing and commenting at the same time, and I didn't really want to put out silent videos where I forget to talk. So yeah, let's begin. Alright, so I'm going to make a new character here. You might have noticed that I have no other characters right now. It's pretty much a fresh installation almost. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, there's nothing in my stash, no gold, nothing. Just gonna play with what I have, what I start with. So I'm gonna be playing a Crossbow Necro. I'm just making the statue now quickly. Also, this video isn't sped up, by the way. This is 100% speed. I didn't realize I played so spastically, but you know, apparently I do. So I'll start off using just normal attack with Scythe, Branding Bill every now and again. It takes ages to kill anything on players 8 at level 1. Yeah, got my level, so quickly pick up Buckshot there, and some energy. Always hotkey your skills. I kind of think it's not even that hard really to switch around skills if you have a decent skill set. So what I usually like doing with Buckshot is I tend to run into as many mobs as I can, just round them all up, and then just start spraying into them. And get levels up pretty crazy. You can see I'm already level 5 now. I'm just gonna put in some skills here into embalming. That's for the mana regen, because Buckshot does eat up a decent bit of mana. So I'm just gonna go look for an open spot to summon whatever his name is, Voltraxian or Voltrax. Just gotta get rid of these annoying flips that they just keep leaking on the edge of the map. Alright. Because this is players 8, the traps actually have like ridiculous life. So I'm gonna speed up the video. Yep. And it's still gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna ramble on about random stuff. So in hindsight, what I really should have done is, this is something I usually do, is use the signets of gold at the start, and you just, on a weapon damage character, you just get the +10 to max damage Mystic Orb, and that helps quite a bit, but I forgot to do it. Yeah. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never really played a Crossbow Necro much. I think the highest I ever got with one was like level 40 or something, and then I switched to something else. So I haven't planned anything. I don't really know what items I'm going to use or what skills I'm going to take. I'm just going to kind of wing it as I go, and sort of just reveal my thoughts on the build as I play it, so you guys can see kind of what goes through my mind if I'm playing a build from scratch. Well, immediately you can see that buckshot does ridiculous amounts of damage, but as a sort of ranged character, going to melee range to use a skill doesn't sound too nice for me. So I'm probably gonna switch to voodoo shot later. Maybe frag shot, I don't know, but for now I'll be using buckshot because it does a lot of damage. And down he goes. I usually like to walk when I'm trying to kill Voltrax because it just gives you more control. And it's 7 stat. It's pretty rubbish, but whatever, we'll just roll with it. Can't really be bothered doing anymore, so I'm just gonna get some XP here, just kill some stuff. You know, like you just level so fast you don't really need to pot or anything, you just get all your HP and mana back and just lure them around like this and just tear away at them, I guess. Just watch them sort of just melt. Usually early on I'm looking for runes and socketed throwing weapons because that's going to be my source of money. I always like to use honorifics when I'm playing in the early stages usually, especially because it saves me from having to farm arcane crystals, which I'm usually too lazy to do, and honorifics and rares can take you a long way, so yeah. I'm just looking for items here. Nothing, so I don't really know what else to say. Oh, look at this jewel. But the density out in Bloodmoor is really nice, so it's a good place to level, especially on players 8. Oh, and totems are extremely strong, especially in the early stages. You'll see in a moment. Pretty much just destroys everything. You can see me hotkeying all my skills now. I kind of forgot to do it before. Just generate some corpses. Really, I should be using sacrifices to generate corpses, but at this time I was too lazy to, for the most part. And I thought I could just generate corpses with buckshot. It does pretty well. Yeah, you can see the little reanimates go freaking crazy. They have insane move speed and they're really useful as additional meat shields, and they do a fair amount of damage in the early stages. You can just kind of see them 2-3 shot most of the mobs in here. Just like lynching the fallen shamans. Stat wise, I'm usually putting into a bit of strength and a bit of dex. I'm not really going to put anything into energy or vitality. The return is not so great, and I want to be able to wear heavy items. And the dex is mostly just for keeping up my attack rating in the early stages, because I don't really want to be missing hits. I'm not really seeing too many runes right now. A bit of an unlucky run, but usually you'll come across a couple of runes, and that can help you a lot financially, because you can get quite a bit of gold with it. If you just take a throwing knife or any grey socketed throwing weapon and you socket it with a rune, it'll sell for quite a bit. It sells more depending on what kind of difficulty you're on. And here you're going to really see how strong this Frost Claw totem is. Kind of just summon them and then went off screen and then everything's dead, you know. So of course pick up the character orb. There's one monster left. I think, yeah, my little reanimate guys just lynched that zombie. Get 1 point there. I'm going to put 1 point in the shadows because it's useful, and I want to get Bane later on anyway, so. First thing I usually do is cube that statue with the character orb to get blink. Yeah. I am a bit spastic. You can see my mouse movement's quite erratic. You just have to be with me on that. For now, I'm just stashing those throwing weapons because I'm gonna save them for later because I don't have any runes anyway. Get some points in buckshot. And yeah, that's it for this part. We'll continue next